Alistair in Outer Space by Marilyn Sadler. Alistair in Outer Space. Alistair Griddle was a sensible boy. Every day he made a list of the things he had to do. Then he made a list of the things he did not have to do. He was always on time for school. The school clock was set by Alistair's watch. He hung up his jacket every night and put his shoes in plastic bags. Alistair took especially good care of library books. He washed his hands before he read them so that he would not smudge the pages, and he always returned them to the library on time. One day, when Alistair was returning his books to the library, something unusual happened. He was picked up by a spaceship and whisked off into space. Two creatures who called themselves Goots were flying the spaceship. They were from a planet known as Gutula. They were very friendly. The Goots liked Alistair very much and wanted to take him home with them. Alistair thanked the Goots very much, but he did not want to go to Gutula. "My library books are due back today," he said. "The librarian will be expecting me." The Goots pretended not to hear Alistair and continued on their way. After a very short time, they landed on a planet they thought was Gutula. Then they realized that it was not Gutula. It was Trollabob. "We must have made a wrong turn," said the Goots. There was nothing for Alistair to do but read his library books again. Getting lost in an exciting adventure story was just what he needed. But when he went to look for a place to wash his hands, he opened the wrong door. The next thing Alistair knew, he was in outer space. "Now I will never get my books back to the library," he said. The Goots soon noticed that Alistair was missing, and they turned their ship around. When they found Alistair, he was showing the Trollabobbles his library card. The Trollabobbles wanted to take Alistair to Trollabob, but he explained that he had just been there. So the Trollabobbles gave Alistair back to the Goots. The Goots continued to search for Gutula, but they could not find it anywhere. Alistair looked at his watch. It was getting late. He was going to have to pay a library fine. Alistair could not look for Gutula any longer. He insisted that the Goots take him home. This time the Goots agreed. They had never seen Alistair quite so upset. The Goots told Alistair they were very sorry. Goots were not known to be good at directions. Alistair did not think that the Goots would be able to find Earth, so he decided to fly the spaceship. It was not very long before Alistair spotted Earth in the viewer. He was glad he had taken a shortcut. Then Alistair let the Goots take over while he gathered up his books. He was very much relieved when they finally landed on Earth. Although it was late, he was quite certain there would still be time to get to the library. Now that he was home. The end.